So this is the practical for determining in situ density of a soil deposit by sand replacement method. In this test, we determine a density of soil sample in the field by sand replacement method. This is the apparatus actually, sand replacement by in which we use the sand, particular standard sand in a standard pouring cylinder. So density rho is given by mass of the soil sample upon volume of the soil sample. And unit of the density is gram per centimeter cube. It may be kg per centimeter cube, it may be kg per meter cube, it may be any other unit converted in this corresponding unit of weight and volume. Density is very important parameter for determining the properties of the soil. Density, it is applicable in when we go through the compaction of the road or embankment or earth or airfields, any construction. We compact the soil to achieve a particular density. Knowing the butter content we achieve in the field, so we test in the field the density of that deposit. So where there we use this apparatus is very much used in the field. Other methods are also used by core cutter method. Core cutter method. This method used for the calculating density of undisturbed sample, but here we determine the density of disturbed sample because we collect the sample by digging a hole in the field so that sample get disturbed. So by sand replacement method, we calculate the density of disturbed sample, but in core cutter method, we get the density of undisturbed sample. So what is the principle of this sand replacement method? A standard cylindrical apparatus there, it remains open at the bottom and also at the top. A cone is fixed here like this and it remains closed. This is known as pouring cylinder. With this cylinder, one tray remains in which a hole central remains equal to the whole of this diameter of this cylinder. And one calibrating container is also contains with this apparatus of same diameter of this. So these three diameters are equal of this pouring cylinder, this tray, and this calibrating container. So we use the sand in this cylinder, that standard sand which passes from the 600 micron. This sand is only used in this apparatus for determining the density. This particular sand is because of free flow is achieved with this sand. If the sand will be higher grains or lower grains, that will not free flow from this. So the IS code 2720 is give the procedure of this sand replacement method. So first we fill this pouring cylinder with the sand up to a 1 centimeter depth below the top. Sand. Now we take the weight of this sand and pouring cylinder. Suppose this is M1. Now we put the cylinder, the pouring cylinder, on a plate, glass plate, plain plate, and one shutter remains here, which can just move to close this hole of cone or open this hole, this with the help of this lever. This arrangement is there in the pouring cylinder. So we keep this cylinder containing the sand on this plate and open this hole of this cone. So the sand flow through this hole up to this, and this cone is filled with the sand. Now we remove this cylinder and take the weight of this sand collected on this plain glass plate. Suppose this is weight of this sand is M2. So here we have taken two observations for M1 and M2. Now this sand which has collected in this cone and on the glass plate is again filled by closing this shutter, again filled in the pouring cylinder up to the same depth. So initial mass will be again M1. Right? Now for third observation, we put this same cylinder with this mass M1 on this container, calibrating container. In third observation, we put this cylinder here and open this shutter. So again the sand flow from this cone and filled in this calibrating container and in the cone. So, and after remaining sand in the cylinder, we take the weight M3. Now we calculate the volume of this calibrating container by measuring the height of the cylinder and diameter of the cylinder. So suppose this height, and calculate the volume V dash is equal to by pi r square h. This is the volume is V dash of calibrating container. So with the help of this mass collected in this container and mass of the sand collected in this container and volume, we can get the density rho dash of sand is equal to m upon v of container, calibrating container, and mass of the sand in container. This process is known as the calibration of calibrating container, first part. In second part, we again fill this whole sand in this pouring cylinder up to the same depth, 1 centimeter below the top, and take this cylinder on the field where we have to determine the density of this soil sample in the field. So before this, we make a hole in the ground of the same diameter of the equal to the calibrating container. This is the ground. We make a hole of about the same diameter and same depth are equal to the calibrating container. Before making this hole, this ground is labeled and cleaned. Now we have to determine the volume of this hole. For this apparatus is particularly used. Okay, how we determine? So we put the cylinder with weight equal to pouring cylinder with weight equal to M1 on this hole made in the ground and open the shutter so the sand free flow in the hole made in the ground and in the cone. So remaining sand, and when the flow is stopped, we close this shutter and the weight of this remaining sand in the pouring cylinder is taken, that is equal to M 4. So these 4 observations are taken, and also the soil which is taken out from this hole when dug in the ground is collected in a tray. Carefully, the precaution is taken, all the particles of the soils coming out from this hole should be collected in this tray. This is very important. The soil, whole soil should be coming out from this hole, should be collected in this tray. And take the bed. Suppose this of soil is M. With all these observations, we calculate the density rho of the deposit or the soil sample or the soil in the deposit in the field. We will see this, how we calculate with these observations M1, M2, M3, M4 and M. M is, we have written here. This and V dash is equal to the volume of calibrating container. With these 5 observations, we will see the calculation of density in the hole. Also, we determine the water content of the soil to determine the dry density, rho D. Water content is determined the sample by oven drying method. We have already discussed in other tests. So this is the practical for determining density or in situ density of soil sample of disturbed sample by sand replacement method. In this method, we have a pouring cylinder of standard length and diameter. In this, up to here we see remains a cone up to a height here, and here it remains open. In this cone a hole is there, and this is called shutter. So with the help of this shutter we can close and open the hole of this cone. Now the hole of this cone is closed, and now is this open. This is the calibrating container. We measure this is the calibrating container. We measure the depth and diameter of this container. So depth of this container is 14 centimeter and diameter of this container is 9.5 centimeter. We note these readings. This is tray used in this test, having a center hole of about same diameter of this container, calibrating container. We use a standard sand which passing through the 600 micron. This only sand is used in this apparatus. So for starting the practical, we keep this cylinder on the surface or table and fill this sand. Now this cylinder is filled with the sand 1 centimeter below the top, and in the sand is level 1 level. All the time we keep the height of the sand in the cylinder up to this below 1 centimeter, and this weight of this cylinder with sand is taken. Now this is 6.90 kg. It is noted in the observation table. Now we keep the cylinder filled with sand on this glass plate and open the shutter so the soil will flow out and fill the cone inside the container, this cylinder. And we see when the flow stop in the sand, we close the cylinder. This close the shutter. Now we remove this pouring cylinder and collect the sand on this glass plate. Care is taken, all the particles of the sand should be collected. Now the sand collected from the glass plate, we take the weight of the sand, and this is 392 gram. Now we put this sand again in the pouring cylinder. To the same depth, 1 centimeter below the top, and again it is level. So in weight of this again it will be now M1. Now we take a calibrating container, and this pouring cylinder is kept centrally on this calibrating container. And now open the shutter. So sand will flow, and first it will fill in the calibrating container and then in the cone in this cylinder. Now opening the shutter, and soil starts flowing in the calibrating container and in the cone. And we see a very clear movement of the sand. This is known as free flow of sand. When this flow stops, we close the shutter. Now the flow has stopped, so we close the shutter. Now we take the weight of this remaining sand in the pouring cylinder. This is 4.869 kg, and we note this as a M3 in observation table. Now we fill this sand again in the pouring cylinder up to the previous level. And make the level of the surface. The depth of this remains 1 centimeter below the top. Now further, we take this tray in the field and make a hole in the ground and The soil of this hole is collected in this tray and take the weight of that soil as M. The central hole remains in the tray. So by keep putting this tray on the ground, a diameter equal to this hole, we make a hole in the ground. So after cleaning a area of this 130 centimeter by 30 centimeter, we put the tray and make a hole on the ground, for which we have to determine the density. We start digging the soil like this. Care is taken, the soil coming up the hole is collected in this tray and keep carefully. No particle of the sand should fall out of this tray, otherwise our results will be affected. So in this way, the soil of this hole is taken out very carefully. And depth of this hole remains about the same to the calibrating container. So now we have completed this hole and taken out the soil and collected the soil in the tray. The care is taken by making this hole, the sides of the hole should be vertical. Okay. Now we keep away this soil and put this cylinder filled with sand and initial mass is M1 and start open the shutter of the pouring cylinder. And again the free flow, due to free flow of sand is going in the hole and the cone of this cylinder. Now the flow has stopped, sand has stopped going out, so we close the shutter and we take the weight of this pouring cylinder with the remaining sand. Now we take the weight of the sand remaining in the pouring cylinder after sand was filled in the hole in the ground. This is 3.88 gram, 3 kg 88 gram. Also, we take the weight of soil collected from the hole. This is 4.055 kg. This is with the tray, so we will deduct the weight of tray in calculating the weight of only soil. This weight is M4 and this weight of soil taken out from the hole is M.